First day of the Modi government also saw its first big controversy when the newly appointed junior minister in Modi's PMO, Jitendra Singh, claimed that the government would take a serious relook at Article 370, the law that grants special autonomous status to Jammu and Kashmir.
Well, under a huge backlash, the minister made a U-turn within just a few hours later, claiming that he was misquoted. Sounds all too familiar, Shiv. And as you might imagine, the political storm he sparked off hasn't quite died just yet. Here's a full report.
Two ministers, two faux pas. First, it was Uma Bharti, who declared her portfolio on Twitter even before it was officially announced. Then it was MOS PMO stirring a hornet's nest over Article 370. Both were quick to retract. But in the case of Jitendra Singh, the controversy is still raging. After stating the process of abrogating Article 370 that grants special autonomous status to Jammu and Kashmir had already begun, Jitendra Singh issued a statement saying he was misquoted. The clarification, however, has refused to limit the political storm. After a backlash from Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah, Jitendra Singh's comments have brought the brand new Modi government under a sharp attack from the opposition.
I do not know the details of such statement. I think if this kind of a trigger-happy reaction has come on only the second day of government, it is clear that consultation, discussion and good decision-making is already a casualty.
Article 370 specifies that except for defence, foreign affairs, communications and ancillary matters, the Indian Parliament needs the state government's concurrence for applying all other laws. Thus, the state's residents live under a separate set of laws, including those related to citizenship, ownership of property and fundamental rights as compared to other Indians. A rethink on Article 370 was a poll promise of the BJP. But the big question is, after the huge controversy created by his minister, will the Prime Minister clarify his stand on the issue? Bureau Report, headlines today.
What an incendiary issue to actually be on day one, to visit it on day one. Joining us live now from Delhi is our colleague Jugal Purohit, and from Srinagar, Shuja ul Haq. Shuja, no one expected that, such an inflammatory issue would be touched on the first day. You'd have expected, that the government would have liked to just get to work, not, attract any sort of emotions, not stir up any passions. But they stepped right into the big Article 370 hornet's nest. What was it like yesterday as the news came in, and what are we expecting to see happen today, Shuja?
This entire sequence of events has caught people in Jammu and Kashmir by a surprise. People did not expect that something like this could crop up right on the first day, and coming from a minister who belongs to Jammu and Kashmir himself, people were all the more shocked. What we have seen since yesterday is a series and sequence of reactions coming in from almost all sections of the society, almost all sides of the political spectrum. We saw reactions coming from the ruling parties, National Conference, and as well as the opposition PDP, lashing out at the BJP for raking up this issue at this time. We also saw reactions coming up from locals. If you have seen the social media networking sites, it's flooded with comments from Kashmiris over Article 370. Most of them expressing their dismay that this could have been taken right on the first day by BJP's government.
Right, Shuja, stay with us. I'd also like to bring in Jugal Purohit at this point in time. Jugal, the Minister of State yesterday, after making this statement, in fact, issued a clarification saying he's been misquoted and the controversy is completely baseless. Now, is Narendra Modi likely to come out and clarify the government's stance on Article 370?
Well, if you recall, Rishika, in his first rally in Jammu and Kashmir in December, Narendra Modi had himself in fact triggered off this debate by saying that there needs to at least be a discussion on Article 370 because he believes, and so is the BJP, that for a very long time this article has actually denied the people of J&K their rightful and due benefit. Remember, for the Bharatiya Janata Party, its earlier avatar BJS, Bharatiya Janata Sangh, Article 370 was in fact, in a sense, the reason behind behind its existence, the reason behind why its founder Shyama Prasad Mukherjee laid down his life. So for the BJP, it's an extremely emotional issue, and what Jitendra Singh said yesterday, after that, of course, we've been trying to get in touch with him, but he's not been responding.
Right.
I'm outside the Ashok hotel where he's staying right now. There's been no response. So one doesn't expect Narendra Modi really to come in and now talk.
Yeah.
Of course, he's made his stand clear. But this Article 370 debate has indeed been triggered off. And as Shuja was saying, people in the valley are talking against it. But there are some people like Kashmiri Pandits, for example, those from Jammu, who are actually voicing their support for a debate of this sort.
All right, so all eyes will be on whether either Modi himself or senior ministers will actually come out and clarify. Thanks, Shuja and Jugal, for getting us an update this morning on that.